Hi everyone, my name is Emily Stewart and today I'll be talking about the major body cavities. What are body cavities? Body cavities are fully filled space inside the body that holds and protects internal organs. The body is divided into two major body cavities, which is the ventral cavity and the dorsal cavity. The ventral cavity is subdivided into the thoracic cavity and the abdominal pelvic cavity, and the dorsal cavity is subdivided into the cranial cavity and the spinal cavity. The ventral cavity is subdivided into two cavities, which are the thoracic cavity and the abdominal pelvic cavity. The thoracic cavity and the abdominal pelvic cavity is divided by the diaphragm. The thoracic cavity is also known as the chest cavity because it is located in the chest area and contains the pleural cavity and the pericardial cavity. The pleural cavity is located on the sides of the mediastinum, which protects the left and right lung, meaning the left pleural cavity protects the left lung and the right pleural cavity protects the right lung. The pericardial cavity is located on the center, which surrounds the heart. So the pericardial cavity is in between the left pleural cavity and the right pleural cavity. The mediastinum contains the pericardial cavity, which divides the thoracic cavity. It also contains the heart, trachea, bronchi, esophagus, thymus, and some major blood vessels. The abdominal pelvic cavity, which is at the lower half of the trunk, contains the abdominal cavity and the pelvic cavity. The abdominal cavity holds the gallbladder, liver, stomach, pancreas, small intestine, and part of the large intestine, which is located under the diaphragm. And the pelvic cavity surrounds the bladder, reproductive organs, and part of the large intestine, and it is inferior to the abdominal cavity. The dorsal cavity is subdivided into two cavities, which is the cranial cavity, and it is within the skull and surrounds the brain, and the spinal cavity surrounds the spinal cord and is located on the dorsal area, which is further to the back. And that concludes my PowerPoint. Thank you.